Hey guys, and welcome. Oh my god, that's live. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I know it's been a while, but right now, my brother told me to just do the quests.
Lumos, shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow it. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Potato!
Take. I love how I can just sit.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Healing
Mr.
potion.
Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
We don't get directions or anything?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
What do you want to
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a fupa feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that. Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
One Endurus potion.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon's done. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wahoo!
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think. You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Gotta head back to the dorm. Not fast traveling, because why not get a little exercise in? Oh, that's a really neat way of loading things. I just understood that.
Revelio. Incendio.
I don't know.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos.
I just see him to start to fly.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No. We're just going to do main missions for a while.
Revelio.
Except if I can find the door to you. Where could your door be?
What are you up to now?
Going down to the common room.
Revelio.
Ooh, hello there.
I adore decorating for the holidays. Can never have too many fairy lights, in my opinion.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have a
Magic's
chance to
old.
do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I want a modern Harry
Can you
Potter.
tell me more about your
movies.
great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Oh no. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my. That's foul. I can travel there. Gets me up most of the way. So I don't have to run for about
Does it
an
get any
hour.
more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
Revelio. Protego.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
Doing that. I did that just in case.
These rocks.
Half as tough as it sounds.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Incendio!
No! No one hides from me! I'll spot you like
One less poacher in the wizarding. Revelio.
Yep, one less poacher. Ooh. It's a good thing I can just do this. Right here. Where'd he go? Like it.
Revelio.
You know what? This detour didn't suck. I got some better glasses out of it too. And apparently combat can give you some XP. Hallelujah. Did he start the animation before I got there?
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. Revelio.
I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Don't mind me, I'm just stealing from you.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge
That poor
believes the
Darby.
book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
I can keep myself safe, but why haven't
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Very well. Let's go.
I just
Steady
realized
yourself. We'll operate together.
the
Don't worry,
racist.
I've never splinched anyone.
Do take
like
care
a
now, and tread
racist
lightly in that
situation.
horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Muggle. Okay, I'm sorry to make this connection, but Muggles in the Wizarding world are, again, I'm sorry to make this connection, Black people in our normal society, at least in the USA. Oh, that is a connection I did not want to make. So these guys are more racist.
Expecto Patronum!
Funny. Those was are funny. Mine's so weird.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This
How
really
do
is
you
a dismal
teach me how to
place.
do that?
We'll
Please,
be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
please teach me.
This isn't a place for loitering.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such...
I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you some little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Someone come to feed me! Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages.
She's climbing.
Methinks the
She's gone
feckless
insane.
knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Oh my god, dude. Did she just kill her? It's a good thing that I just made a Higgins.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. I should investigate.
Run, Rudolph. You gotta make it to town tonight. Yeah, 'cause I'm saying run, Rudolph.
Revelio.
Time to town, yeah. Run, dragonfly. Gotta make it to the cave. Something or another.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Incendio!
Why'd it have to be puzzles?
Lumos. Accio. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Lumos.
What would...
How did you do this, Jackdaw? No, that's not it. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
You know what time it is. It was my phone. The Jackdaw puzzle. No, not doll, daw. No, not sponsored. Shut. Eh? What?
Ah, I see how this goes. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Well done, you solved my puzzle. I knew. Kindred spirit in you. Who I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of a forbidden forest as soon as you can, and I will show you. The map I mentioned, blah 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 blah. That Peeves whipped from a secret book. P.S. I am terribly glad this, as I would have gone on. Not, and what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
I don't think so.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
How did we get wrapped up in a murder mystery?
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Now where to go? Right, forbidden... The edge of the forbidden forest. Disarming charm? What?
This looks interesting.
I have to learn the disarming. That means I gotta do you first. Oh. Yeah, no. I'm good.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood played a hand in his disappearance.
Lumos. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio.
Ah. That was a complete accident.
Revelio.
Hope I ain't doing that again. Looks like I just gotta find enemies that I can dodge. Go. Flying off the shelves. Why not? I'll just try and dodge everything. Get as many dodges in as possible. Let me quickly track it. Track west. Alright, I got all my combat spells equipped. Except Lumio's. Anything for combat, I guess I get rid of Lumos. And they oh, it's this.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in.
Fine
Let's
now.
do it.
Brilliant!
Man, I was
Court,
hoping it would be
the
like
ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
I like Arkinson. Did he knock me in to the 30? Yep, he did.
I'll let you have that one. Accio.
Come on, knock my guys even further. Dare you.
Nothing to it.
Ow.
That was one for the ages. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
No, it wasn't.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
No, Mom. Oh boy. All I was doing was looking for a good, a good way to find a fight.
I've always said that travel brought...
I just gotta look for trouble. Literally. Bad guys. Bad guys. Over here, bad guys. Is it me, or do I feel like someone's watching us?
Incendio!
Come on, come on. Shoot me, shoot me. Scared of cats?
Incendio!
You dare slay one of my own? You will fall! Confringo! You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Come on, do some more. Do some more. There we go. Thanks for that.
To the mind brings sure ruin. No more.
Just wait until I got a broomstick. Where's Professor? Grand staircase, trophy room. Greenhouse, library, potion, central hall. From here, I gotta go long.
On another adventure, are we?
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go this way. Okay. Should I have gone to bed? Yes. Am I going to? No. I'm here. Finished it.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your work.
So what, is she actually like...
One must always be prepared for mischief.
30, 20?
Both inside and outside of the castle.
Hey guys, I'm going to end it off here, and I'm also going to see if my niece is okay. Bye.